Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be going over Arceus Armarouge. So far, I've tested with the deck a couple times. It's a big brain. It is not as straightforward and simple as, say, something like Dialga. But let's get into the deck profile. Our main attacker is going to be Arceus VSTAR. 3 colorless, 200 damage. Search your deck for 3 basic energy cards. Put them on your Pokemon V any way you like. Shuffle your deck. It has an amazing ability. Probably the best ability in the game, honestly. During your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 cards. Put them in your hand and shuffle your deck. This is what makes Arceus, honestly, so strong. It is honestly the best, I think, personally, the best ability in the game. It has a few backup attackers. First one is going to be Gouging Fire EX. Just puts big damage out on the board. That's what it's there for. 260. Add the EX, the max belt to get 50 more. You're getting 310. It's there to put big damage out on the board and keep going. We also have Radiant Heatran. This attack does 70 for each damage counter on this Pokemon. It's really actually a good, fun attacker when you start kind of putting energy on it from the discard using Magma Basin. We'll get into that in a second. Another backup attacker is Armarouge EX. Has a pretty awesome ability as far as survivability goes. If the Pokemon has full HP, it takes 80 less damage. On the first hit that it takes, if you want to one hit KO it, it's going to take 340 HP or 340 damage, which is kind of hard to get to a lot of times. So this Armarouge can really, take a hit and keep going. Has a pretty decent attack. 2 colorless energy, Scorching Bazooka, 40 plus and 40 more for each fire energy. So it would be 40, 80, 120, so on and so forth for each fire energy. Then we go on to Baby Armarouge with its Fire Off ability. As often as you like during your turn, you may move a fire energy from one of your bench Pokemon to your active Pokemon. This is a really decent Pokemon. It reminds me of the Quagsire from the Sun and Moon days. And with this, we're able to put a bunch of energy down on some Arceus and then move it around however we need it. And then we also have the ability to put fire energy from discard onto something with Magma Basin. Speaking of Magma Basin, once during each player's turn, that player may attach a fire energy from their discard pile to one of their bench fire Pokemon and put 2 damage counters on it. This is kind of nice for the Radiant Heatran. This really gets it going. We're able to keep energy on the board late game with this, and then move it around with Baby Armarouge. Our supporter count is pretty simple. 3 Boss's Order, 4 Iono, and 3 Professor. Boss, Iono, and Professor. And our A spec is going to be the Maximum Belt. We want to be able to hit big numbers with this. Say, for instance, you put it on a Arceus with a double turbo and a fire energy, and then you hit something with 230, like say another Gouging Fire. You're able to hit that 230 mark and get the KO and accelerate energy. Or you can put it on, say, the Gouging Fire, hit 260, add 50, we're at 310, you're taking out Gardevoir, you're taking out other different bigger EXs that are out on the board. We also do run 1 Choice Belt just in case we come up against something, say, like a Dialga or anything in the 210, 220 range. We're able to knock it out real quick and keep going. Anyway, that's the basic look at the deck. Let's go ahead and get into it and see how we do. Okay, so with this deck, we want to go first. We want to be able to get our Arceus V-Star up and running. We want to get our Armarouges, be it EXs or babies, and get them all rolling immediately. We don't run Buddy Poffin, so we want to be able to get as many things out as possible as quickly as possible, and then evolve them. And we get heads. Good. And we will go first. Can't get the Charcadet. Okay, let's see what they got. We are going against a Lugia. Okay, that's good. We'll go ahead and get our Arceus. Let's look at what we've got. We've got Arceus, two chart. Okay, we do have the Bibarel. We have plenty of those, plenty of everything. We've got all of our supporters. We don't have many fire energy. We have what, 4? We have 9 in the deck, and 4 of them I think are, no, 2 of them are prized for sure. But we'll go ahead and pick that one. We can absolutely put a fire energy down here, and we will end our turn. We're not too worried about what's going to be in our hand. Oftentimes, Lugia is not going to run an Iono. They very well could be, but oftentimes it's not. So we're pretty safe with our hand the way it is. Okay, gets the Lugia V-Star. He must have the Archeops and a way to get rid of them. Mew. Or does hit us with the Iono. I'm gonna eat some crow here. Okay, probably going to get the Archeops now. Okay, has the Archeops. Let's see if they get rid of it. Gift energy. You gotta get rid of it now, otherwise they're gonna be a turn behind. They are a turn behind. Okay, we take this. We are okay with this. Okay, has another Nest Ball. We'll drop another Nest Ball. Why not? We'll get another Arceus out. We can then drop this here, Magma Basin, and we will Iono. Hopefully getting... Okay, we got the Arceus. We take that. We will use the Starbirth ability. We will get ourselves a Switch for sure. And we will get ourselves a Bibarel. Bibarel down. Switch. We will Bibarel for 1. See what we get. We get a Choice Belt. We will take that. We will put the Choice Belt here on this Arceus. And then we will go ahead and do 180. We will take the 3. And we will put them down on Arceus. Gives him 1 extra card. That's okay. Okay, we got a fire out of that. We will more than likely put a fire down on the Bibarel. a fire on Arceus, then retreat. And then we can Iono. Okay, there's the Archeops. Currently he has no Archeops in there, but he does have Archeops now. I'm guessing he'll get... I've only seen one in his hand that he put there, but he might have two. He does not. He has one. And he knows he needs to get that rolling immediately. Okay, there's another Archeops. Does he have the ability to get it out of there? Okay. Okay, he does have the ability to get it out of his hand. I would have probably put that double turbo on Lugia because you have free retreat. It's the Minccino. Another Lugia down. We'll more than likely be getting rid of our Choice Belt. No. Okay then. Okay. Okay. We'll set up a Magma Basin. We will attach and we will retreat. We'll get rid of the 2 fire energy. We will go ahead and Magma Basin onto a Radiant Heatran, and then I will Iono. Okay, we got the Ultra Ball. We can go ahead and get rid of the double turbo and the Ultra Ball. Get ourselves another Arceus. Arceus down. Nest Ball for another Charcadet. And then we will Industrious Incisors, getting plenty back. Armarouge down here. And then we will go ahead and Trinity Nova, take the knockout on this Lugia V, and pull 2 more to put down here. All right. Okay, has the Lugia V-Star up. Okay, gets rid of a Magma Basin. That's alright. Gets the heads, will probably go and get himself a Minccino. Yep. Right now, being down 3 prize cards, he's probably wondering how he gets himself back into it. He knows he's got to take out this Arceus V-Star. He's about to use his V-Star ability, which is okay. He will promote the Minccino. After retreating, he will load up and knock out this Arceus V-Star. Oh, he takes out our Bibarel. Totally okay. I'm not following his logic. Oh, yes, I am. He's got a big, beefy Pokemon that he doesn't think we can beat up, is what it is. What we will do here is we will promote Charcadet. Let's look at his energy. They usually run 15, 16 energy. He's already got 4 in discard. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're really not too worried about it. Okay, let's see. What do we want to do? We will accept the exchange here. Okay, we do get it what we wanted. We will get rid of our Arceus and our Gouging Fire to get out Armarouge EX. We will go ahead and play Armarouge. Drop that down. We will then Boss's Order up the Mew. We will play our own Mew, and we will go ahead and restart for 2, getting another Boss's Order. We are actually pretty happy with what we've got here. We can then go ahead and Trinity Nova for the knockout. We understand that. We're not worried about it. Take the knockout. Getting 2 more prizes. And we've got the double turbo. Now we have game in hand unless he hits us with the Iono. We have game in hand because anything we bring up will be able to knock out, say, the Minccino or the Cinccino. He's going to bring up, I would guess, he's bringing up the Armarouge. Does not understand that we kind of tank all the hits. He needs to hit us for 340 damage currently. We're actually really okay with this because we can move all of our fire energy to Armarouge and just knock out this Lugia. Has the Minccino just loaded up? Does he have the Cinccino or the Cinccino or however you call it? He does not. That is totally okay. We will go ahead and Boss's Order up the Minccino. We will use Armarouge's ability. We will move all the fire and knock out and win. Okay, so again with this, we do want to go first. Heads hasn't failed us yet, so let's go ahead and try another heads. And of course it's a tails. Why not? I don't know what they're playing. I would guess it's something... Okay, so if they're going first, I would guess something along the lines of a Charizard, maybe? It's pretty much everywhere. And I was right. Charizard. There we go. With this... Okay, we've got another Arceus. We'll go ahead and drop that to get ourselves Bidoofers going. We will Ultra Ball to get ourselves the... Get ourselves a Charcadet rolling. We need that up now. We'll go ahead and Professor's Research. We do not get what we wanted. That's okay. Do a Capturing Aroma. Okay, so we got the heads. Coming into it, what do we have in our hand? Okay, so we'll go ahead and get the Arceus VSTAR. We can then go ahead and do that. We can get rid of the Research and the Choice Belt. Get ourselves Bidoofers or Bibarel. We will attach here we will go ahead and Magma Basin 1. That's fine. And then we can Nest Ball for our other Charcadet. Yes. And we will end our turn. Now, we're sitting pretty good, honestly. Okay, we're actually pretty okay with there. Okay, got another Magma Basin. We will drop a barrel. Let's sequencing. Let's go ahead and do our Industrious Incisors. See what we get. Okay, we've got there. I do not want to Iono them, but I do got the boss's order. We'll go ahead and bring up. We'll bring up the Radiant Charizard. We will go ahead and Starbirth. At this point, what we can do is we can actually get the Radiant Heatran and the double turbo. We can double turbo. We can Radiant Heatran. We can then Magma Basin onto Radiant Heatran. And then we can do here. Yeah. And then we can get our 3 onto Arceus, or Arceus, not Arceus. 1, 2, 3. We got our 1. And we do have a research. I would rather research at this point, unless it's like rare candy Pidgeot, boom. But that would, okay, Bidoof down. We're not going to worry about that too much. Does knock out our Arceus. That's okay. What we can do here is we can Charcadet. Okay, hit another Magma Basin. Hit another Magma Basin. We'll drop here. Let's see. 70 times 4. 7, 18, 7, 14, 21, 28. We need one more on. That's okay. I don't want to give them any more. We can go ahead and research. Okay, we do get the Armarouge. We're okay with that. We will drop that there. And then we can go ahead and... we're pretty okay with what we're doing now. We can go ahead and fire off. We'll move we'll move 3 there. And then we'll move that there. We're pretty okay with what we're doing now. So we'll go ahead and Armarouge for 200. We know for a fact we can survive a huge hit, so we're not going to worry too terribly much. It does not look like they are doing quite well with this. It hits us with the Iono. We are actually okay with that. Okay. Hits another buddy. We're not going to worry about it too much. What we will do, however, is go ahead and get ourselves a Arceus VSTAR. Burning Darkness only does 130 to us. We are A-okay. And we get the Capturing Aroma. Let's see if we get the Arceus VSTAR off of this. We do. We will get that. We will go ahead and do that. We will go ahead and Magma Basin again. Put that there. If we take out Charizard, we go down to 3 prizes. That's 18, 21, 24, 27. He would need to either have the Vitality Belt or the Choice Belt and be able to get that thing online immediately. We will go ahead and attach, retreat. We'll put the double turbo up. We'll do this. We should have thought about that earlier. All right. We can Delphox. We'll get rid of those 2. We don't want anything right now. We can go ahead and Industrious Incisors. We do get the Switch and the Maximum Belt. Put that there. Switch here. We can move 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. We are done. And then we will go ahead and hit for 170 and the 120 here. That'll give us 3 prize cards. And we got another Fire Energy and another boss. We are okay with that. Hopefully what we can do is just do it again. Hopefully they don't get too much up. We can just do it again, hit the Charmander and the Pidgey, and move on. And he uses the Manaphy. Okay, I see what you're doing. Don't like that particularly, but that's okay. We do have Bidoof for this particular instance when they do a late game Iono. We're not going to worry too much about it. Does use the Super Rod. What are you going to put back? Just all Fire Energy. And uses a Collapsed Stadium. That is A-okay. We will go ahead and we'll get rid of our Arceus. It is currently doing us nothing. Alright. I do like the Magma Basin, so we'll do that. We will not use our Magma Basin. We have no fire. Eerie Glow. Your opponent's active is burned. We're okay with that. We'll go ahead and put this. You know what? Let's just draw. Drawing. Okay, we do hit the Arceus V-STAR. We can go ahead and put that down. We're okay with that. And then we will Iono. I am hoping for a boss. Okay, we got a switch. I'll take the switch. Switch into our Radiant. And we will go ahead and hit for 420. Getting us a Nest Ball. Now at this point it doesn't matter what we hit with. We're pretty much in the clear as long as he doesn't bring up something like, doesn't bring Bibarel up. And then we got to deal with Bibarel being inactive. Hits the Arven. I would guess gets a rare candy. Okay. Rare candy to Charmander? No, to Pidgeot. Okay. So he must have, I would guess he's got it in hand. Bibarel, okay. Just picking up too late at this point. Yeah, just picking up too late at this point. No, we will use our Nest Ball before we drop the Arceus, and then we will use the Arceus to get rid of our hand, and then we can always Bibarel for 5. Well, depending on what we get off top deck. Yeah, this is going too slow. Okay, only got the Charmeleon, not doing great. Man, they just, nothing is working for them at this current time. We can go ahead and throw... you know what? We've got game in hand. Doesn't matter. Might as well just swing for knockout. And there you go. And there you have it. Arceus Armarouge. Armarouge? You guys let me know in the comments, actually, which one it is. Either way, I kind of like it. Do I think it's going to be... Do I think it's going to win a bunch of stuff? I think with the right RNG it could. But I do also think that it's a mid-tier deck. It's not something you're going to take and going to win a ton of stuff with. It's not something take it to locals and have fun. You could probably win your locals with the right RNG. I don't know that I would take it to, say, Indianapolis. I don't know that I would take it to a regional. I don't know that I would take it to an international event. But I would probably take it to a cup. I would probably take it to a challenge, and I would probably definitely take it to locals just for fun. It is a competitive deck, but I don't think it's the highest tier of competitive. But anything could win at any time with the right pilot. As we saw in Orlando, you can take what I think is probably one of the worst decks and pilot it to second place. So you never know. Anyway, if you would, please like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the things to help YouTubers YouTube. And with that, have fun, stay safe. I love you. Bye.